You have a death wish then?
Hey, welcome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if also the best target for this build, but it should be easier than Falmers. I'm worried that if I do Falmers without enough poison resist, they may be able to paralyze me. They shouldn't behind the shield of the witch hunting sword, but still. Oh my god. So also may be the right choice, although I would like to start the dragons sometime soon, so there is also that. No, I don't have any. That's the problem. I don't have any good anything good on me. So I need to find better gear. Which I was trying to do, but
You apart, fool.
clearly I failed.
Please don't kill me.
And we don't have good equipment, which is insane given how far we are in the game. I need to find. I don't know. I need to find some better equipment. That's for sure. Admittedly, I always struggle with the equipment for mages at this stage of the game. As in, I don't know what to wear as mage. It's much easier for light armor and heavy armor. I always know what I want to get, or at least I feel like I have choices there. So, do we try Rune Mortality once again? Man, this always fails for me. Every time I take this, I either don't use the Rune Mortality or when I use it, I die. Yeah. So Ingvild, I don't want to do it because of frost resist. Well, in general, mages are a bit of a problem, right? Because we don't have frost resist, so but yeah, I should go and get some equipment. One of those, for sure. I don't know. I need to find to take some risks now because the equipment we have is not on pair with the level. Like we're level 23 and I'm dressed with some really shitty stuff. You're right, and especially the high level ones can be super problematic, right? The difference with the first one is that the first one don't have any defense. So the first one are dangerous, but they just in a very safe way for us for this build. Compared to a mage that zaps me from the other side of the screen. I was what I was hoping for was an amulet of I don't know. Oh, that's a good build. That's a very good build actually. It's a super fun build that too. I love it. Last time I played that, I was practically unkillable. I managed to also get Connery because it's if you're sunlight weapons, it's very easy to fight uh, dragon priests. I managed to get Connery and had a lot of fun. The only thing is, Mirak did manage by the end to out damage my healing. Nice.
Kill you.
Yeah, definitely a strong build. Yeah. You're effectively trading defense for attack with dual wield. Do a lot of damage. As you should. Yeah, I hear you. I personally almost always used alchemy one way or the other at the beginning. It was very hard to give up on that kind of buff. The alchemy is such a good one. Yeah. I mean, to be clear, some potions are still pretty strong though that you make. It's just that not all of them are super strong now. I'm not sure it's a worth trade-off, but it is a trade-off, right? Like my favorite potions are the gradual restore stamina, magic, and health, and what you can make is almost always better than what you can find, what you can buy. Even early on, it's better. Yeah, that sounds dope. Sugar I lost a very good Argonian there was a Sugar build. I need to do it again. That was a good build. Sucks that he died. Anyway, let's go to Markart.
How can I take a look?
Alright, so I have one more RPG. What you gonna do? What's it gonna be? I'm thinking Lawton. We can do chemist instead of gluten this time. I don't know, it's difficult to say no to gluten.
It has been a profitable journey, and yet I long for the warm suns of elsewhere more and more each day.
I feel the same. I do not think Khajiit were made for the cold.
Not only that, but these Nords have no love for us. They look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
It is a pity, but it cannot be helped. Perhaps if we continue to show that we can be trusted, they will open their cities to our caravans.
I wish that I had your optimism.
Alright. We are going to be much slower, but should be fine. So, what do we do next? The special equipment for mages, we have one here. We have Yingvild. Yeah, Ale Data Deep. With the problem that Ale Data Deep is full of mages, all come at the same time. How much time do we have in the fund? 30 minutes. Okay, maybe we go, but after we go in search of some better equipment, but after we lose the food buff. Nothing. There is nothing here. There's always somebody here. Interesting. What's that? A vampire.
Long dinner walks right into my arm.
Well, vampires are also target. Yeah, damage-wise we are good. It's it feels.
Halt, Outland. You are not an orc. They are called... We will see.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh man, I am seriously starting to consider doing farmer content even without the protection I need. Yes, we could do more false one, even if it's dangerous to do the big camps with this build. But it would be doable. Just realized that I didn't take any quest. Actually, no, let's not go up right like this. It's fine. Can you show me the rules? Yeah, sure. But this would okay. There is an asterisk in what I'm showing you. So it's set like this: flora take all, creatures take all, ingredients take all, but when the value weight is bigger than 32. This one is the cover. Septims always without notify. I have a mod that makes the weight of septims go to 0. So I can do that because they don't weight anything. Lockpick because they weight nothing. Keys because they weight nothing. And that's it. Those are the rules I have. Just keep in mind the septim one is... If you want to have the same, then you need to add the same mod. Like you need to disable the weight of septims. Otherwise, you will end up carrying way too much. Because gold is quite heavy, actually. Oh no, man, don't worry. Thank you. That's very kind of you. But it's all good. I'm happy you're around. That's enough. If I ever set up the possibility of donating, I'm going to do a charity stream or something like that, which I may do with the level 1 build that I keep saying I will do eventually. Maybe we could do a charity stream for that. I have a couple of charities here in Switzerland that could benefit from that. I don't know. I was waiting for a bit more subscribers before doing that, but I may do it just for the funds. And there is another idea I would have for a charity stream. Like, it would be cool if the chat can choose the next dungeon I have to do. So I need to follow the direction of the chat. Look at this part here of Gulify Reality. So they add the Gullified added trees here. Look how beautiful this place looks. It's so much better than the base game. This place is empty. In the base game, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful in Gulliver. I don't know. I found this place so beautiful. All right. I have an idea. I think we're going to start the main quest, even if I don't have protection. Well, actually, let's go and check if I find some boots. There's no additional enemy to fight here, so we could kill a giant or two actually if I find them alone, but I'm not going to find them alone. What about him? Sorry, one moment. I got a message on Discord. I'm trying to think what I could do next. You know what? Let's see if we can find some boots of frost resist before doing anything. On the poison side, I think we are fine. I'm more worried on the frost side because that 0 looks bad.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Nice, a ring of eminent destruction.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I don't need with this build, but
Got something to say?
All right. What can I do? Let me have a look at the various Khajiit caravans. Eventually, one of them will have what I need. I think. I hope. Also, we need to get the ring. Let's get the quest.
The mortar and pestle makes potions. The mortar... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? I found... Well, aren't you sweet?
Okay, that was good. So do I want to go and try to grab the Justician robes? There would be a lot of additional defense if I can pull it off.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
I'm not even worried about the boss of that place. I'm worried of everybody else. Because the boss you can one-shot him from far away. Not one-shot him, but you know, kill him.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Take a look. Sure thing. Yours for a day. Good day.
Do I have fondue? I have only the hot fondue. Okay, let me see if I can make another fondue that is not hot.
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. I'm sorry, but sate that appetite, huh?
You know what, let's try. I've been postponing getting a better equipment for way too long. At level 23, this is starting to be ridiculous.
Ancestors wouldn't want this.
Like, I tend to play way too conservative with this mage because I know how dangerous it is to fight against another mage with this particular build. But we have the witch hunting sword, so that neutralizes a ton of spells already. So maybe I'm exaggerating. Let's go. We got all 3 effigies. We got the enchanting sword. We're level 23. We should demolish everything. I'm honestly surprised that blood damage on paper doesn't do that much damage, but it does feel very strong. I guess numbers are not everything. I don't know, but it is weird. So the goal for the Justician armor is to get the boots. Everything else doesn't matter, but the boots do matter quite a lot. It's, I don't remember how much, 19 magic resist or something like that. It's a massive amount of magic resist on top of what we already have. Which, again, would allow us to do a bit more mage content, bridging up anything magic like dragons and things like that, right? I need food. Oh, come on. One spell. Smart. I need to remember to buy funerary rate, and so that I can delete the enemies that can be resurrected. All that. Only initially. The stamina problem with the bow go away very quickly. You would be surprised how easy it is to manage. To manage your stamina. Remember that a fully perked ranger with the bow is faster, so it does technically more DPS. So depending what you're trying to do, the bow is better.
What was that?
The bound crossbow has more penetration, so maybe there is that. I hate Dahmer so much.
I'll see you burn.
Wrong spell. That was stupid. Oh, because blood fusion is up there.
Enough!
No, maybe I should switch to blood fusion against mages. It really depends what you're trying to do. Bosmer Kinneret Warrior is pretty strong. Bosmer Lady Kinneret is a bit easier. Yeah, those are the options. As always, you can go Atronach because to get a bit more defenses if you want to. Alright. Let's do this. Protections are running out, so let's discuss those. Steed is also good, but I don't know. I personally never use Steed. I always found that by the end game, Steed is irrelevant. But I may be wrong on this. It's just that way. I agree, though. I 100% agree. the real defense is offense. Man, if it's one hell of a lesson that 356 sometimes teaches you. You don't need any defense if the enemy can't really do anything against you to begin with. Already had that too, right? Yes. Yo, that's good. Alright, 2 more perks in destruction and we are technically master. And I don't think we're going up to mastery now. I think we're going alteration to get a bit more resistance and to lower spell cost. So there we go. Our magic resist is 65. Not bad, not bad. We still don't have a mage resistance, magic resistance, health too, but
Never should have come here.
alright, something is different from last time we played this, because this is actually pretty strong again. So, I don't know what exactly has happened, like, but it feels stronger than last time. So either last time I done some kind of mistake and didn't realize it. Anyway. Alright, what do we want to get? I think we go Restoration 75. Because it would be nice to get the Morality Shield. And also because of Powerful Healing Aura, man. Powerful Healing Aura is one good spell to get. So yeah, I think we go up this. I haven't decided if I want to go Mysticism. I don't think I need it. Alright, let me have a look again at this one, because we got it, we don't need it, but what about this? The cast reflect 40% of physical damage. Yeah, we should not be hit. So no, healing 3 for sure. I guess invigoration. Alright. And that's good because healing 3. Healing 3 cures poisons. Which I like. Man, we look good on the Justician armor. Human model looks good. I mean, to be honest, it looks the Precision armor looks good, period. Alright. Let's go do the slightly harder dungeon, mage dungeon. I don't know. I don't like the idea of doing that one right now, but we are here. We are the boons. The other thing is, I don't know if we could try to do farmers. I don't know. Because that the lighthouse does give us a big bonus if I manage to complete. I don't know, man. This is hard. We have mages there, awful cave, and we have farmers. Alright, let's do the lighthouse. Hopefully I don't regret this. As long as I keep up the shield, that should be good. We don't have the poison resist, which is the main issue with the build. So I need to keep up with the ward. But the bonus is amazing of this place, for this, specifically for this build. Maybe other builds now, but this one benefits a lot from that bonus. I mean, all the builds that use restoration benefit a lot from the bonus, obviously. Ah. One shot. It's going to be an interesting battle. So we have a mage, farmer that I need to kill right away. Not a fusion. Yeah. see, this is why the witch hunting sword is a game changer. Like, I know that I could go in with my own ward, but the ability to do that amount of damage without having to use... Because you can dual cast with the witch hunter sword is so good. It's probably one of the best score you can get for mages, this one, if you have restoration. You need to perk into restoration, that's the only caveat, but... I mean... Alright. The restoration. Alright. Alright. Before jumping down. 1. 2. 3. The question is how much damage we do to her. I like the answer. It's a good answer. What? Yo! Oh, that's so cool. That's a bit heavy though. 10 units. Bit. But I like it. 3 more charges. 3 more we got some pretty nasty daggers. In Tribute Tweaks now. I would use that dagger. I can think about the MFala build that uses the dagger. Because at the end of the day, what you need is you need more charges, right? You don't need more damage, you need more charges. The only problem probably with that knife is that you cannot make it hollow, so you need you are trading more charges for slightly less faster application of the poison, but still. Well, I guess I got my answer. We can do Falmer, so time to go and grab some trinkets. So which means we can also do Blickfall Barrow, yeah, no, Blickfall Barrow. Black Reach. Right, let's do a couple of let's go do the 2 Palmer dungeons with mysterious chest. Let's see if we get lucky and get get a good amulet. Any good amulet actually, it's fine. But like right now we have the ring that I bought, right? The Resurgence, which gives us much courage, which is good, but we don't need it that much anymore. Instead, it would be nice to get a ring that gives us some resistance. Either nullification would be too much actually. Actually, then no, not the nullification. Either if a Ring of Frost Resist would be good, or I'm lost out there. No, a Ring of Health too would be cool. That would be nice. There we go. Let's do this.
We're not alone.
Obviously. I think Gourmet was the right choice. We have a good amount of health. We don't Magicka. We don't have the same health of a pure mage, but the same Magicka of a pure mage, but we have a lot of health. I think it was the right choice. Feels like the right choice. Okay, this time he lost. Usually, in the past games, we always have him winning this fight. This time he lost. Alright. Let's see. What did we get? Nice. Would you look at that? Yeah, I need to replace that with this. 345 health. Alright. Let's do the other Palmer dungeon. No. Let's go get the ring. Let's immediately, that's the first thing we should do. We're already close, let's go there. Get the ring so we can make better potions. And I could actually use the potion to give myself some defense to elements. I can make some good. 4 more dungeons. 4 more dungeons, and we get the full scaling of Mara. Nice. Alright, let's go to the other Palmer dungeon. But all in all, this is good. It's going pretty well. It feels very strong. I wonder if with the current resistances, what? I wonder if with the current resistances, if we get hit by a dragon, if we get killed or not. Because the fire magic resist is end game magic resist is pretty good. Not bad. No, this is not lowering. This is Gullify Reality. It's a very different mod from lowering. Mod list. Sorry, not mod. Mod list. I think we can do dragon. So let's do this. Let's do this farmer dungeon here, and then we go from there. We go Blickful Barrow and start the main quest line. We already have one Word of Predator's Might, so as soon as I kill the second dragon, I get 50 health. Not that I need respite, but we will need the magic. We'll need heal 4, so that's why we've done it. Just die to Ron. Spawn with your stuff? Oh. Oh. Well, that's new. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's new. It was never able to do. Or at least I never seen it. Alright. Alright. What do we got? Got ring of unification. So we got two of the best rings in the game. Yo, look at this bad boy. Alright, that's good. That's good. The only thing is we haven't found the resistance to frost, but I guess I will keep casting the ward until the end game. I don't know. I don't have any alternative really, so let's go. Alright, it's almost nighttime, let's run. One thing we don't have is a steed. I may buy a horse at some point. What else can we use the gold for? We can use it for... Oh right, we can get the perk. We can just keep it and get the perk. Right. Now let's do that. Right, my bad. Obviously. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the perk. So we want to keep money. You know what's the only thing that scares me of this build? That the step up in armor for this build is the Archmage robes, and I am terrified of that fight with this build. But to get until reach to 100, I can use lightning speed as we have done already in the past and just yes and I didn't see. Yes and no, actually, because while it's true that we can use lightning speed, we don't have arcane discharge on this build. We don't have the magic to use arcane discharge in this build, so I wouldn't be able to one-shot the Ancano. So I mean, lightning speed is still good, but I think I would just with this build we need to kill at least one of the Dremora before I get to Ancano. Yeah. But it is doable. We could actually use Shalidor. Ah, we could use Shalidor Mirror. Yeah. Not a bad idea. Alright, we need to do the... Sounds good. Like all hybrid, remember that it's slightly more difficult than other builds, but it's really good. If you pass the early game, it should work pretty well. What are you going to use for a summon? So, while you're answering, a Knight Conjuration Knight is one of the tankiest class you can make, because you can use bound armor on top of a heavy armor to reach well, very high defense. I don't know how else I put it. So you can stay in battle more often. And if you use bound weapons, which you should with that build in my opinion, you have a terrifying weapon on you that does a ton of damage. Are you going 100 or 200? 200, probably 200 is that once you cast the whatever weapon you have, you need to remove the weapon in order to cast again. But it would still work, I guess. Just I prefer 100 to that build. But it would work. It would definitely work. Think about what you want to do early on, though. You cannot spread yourself too thin, so you need to think, you know, where you want to put the perks. Have you decided already the burst sign and the blessing? You could do an Imperial if you want to cast in combat. Maybe even Lord. Lord Imperial is pretty good. And also you get some regeneration right from it. Which in heavy armor is always amazing.
Over here. It's coming loose. I can feel it.
If you build that a knight that uses conjuration, that build can be insane in the late game. I remember playing it and being really surprised by how much damage you can do. The downside of the exoskeleton is that you cannot temper it, because the armor rating is given by an enchantment. So if you're Azura, the exoskeleton is super powerful, for instance. The second reason is that the exoskeleton makes you slower, 10% I think slower, which can be annoying because you're going to be very slow with it. And there are people that can't stand it. Like it's almost a meme, the exoskeleton, in terms of speed. The Ethereum armor doesn't have this problem, but also the Ethereum armor, each piece of the Ethereum armor gives you 6% physical resistance, which is one of the strongest traits you can get in the game. Not melee resistance, physical resistance. So 66% of the enemies in the game do in absurd amount, like way less damage to you. The exoskeleton doesn't have a trait, so something to keep in mind. So the exoskeleton is very powerful, but it is well balanced in my opinion. We found the Grand Soul Gem in the wild. As a side note, the exoskeleton is really fun to play if you're playing an Argonian Lord. It's probably one of the funniest builds you can make. Get Mora's Blessing that gives you much regeneration, and you have a build that baseline gives you 6 health per second regeneration. And that's the baseline. Adds a bit of sunlight weapons or regeneration of any kind of absorb health, and it's so good. Like, you're basically indestructible. Only magic really does something to that build. Man, we still need to try the Azura exoskeleton build. I never had the time to go back and visit that. I want to do it, maybe even a punch one. I don't know. it's different, right? Because the advantage of the Skyrim, enchanted Skyrim, is that you decide what to enchant it with, so you can make the perfect build, right, with Skyrim. My Azura Skyrim build, I have a screenshot of a warrior that had 2000 armor rating baseline and all the resistances maxed out, because Skyrim is that good. You need to get there, but it's that good. Like, that build was so boring that I didn't even finish the game. I think it crashed at some point. I just decided to restart because I was immortal. I was capped in all resistances. You will never get that with a set that you find in the wild. It's just not possible, because the sets are more less specific enchanting. Let me put it this way. Then again, consider that there is almost nothing that is as strong as the Azura Skyrim build. As far as I'm concerned, like, even Talos. One of the things that I was saying a few episodes ago, my Talos build eventually switched to Azura because I had a better shot cooldown with Azura, not a little bit, than with Talos, but with all the benefits of Azura. So Azura is so strong with Skyrim. I don't think there is anything that comes close to that build. In that case, I went all in though. Like, I had I even used Satyar, so I was Altmer, Satyark. I was afraid I was going to die there, I'll be honest. Yeah, exactly. That exactly. So it's a combination of. I actually think that build was not possible, like a few releases ago, but now it's. Fuck off. Really. whoa, whoa, whoa. Sir. I thought I killed him. I'm a bit surprised that he was alive. Okay, let's bring this with us. Alright, it's dragon time. Let's see. Kind of curious at this point. So, I want to use Predator's Might. We may get 100 more health to use as fuel for our spells. Sounds pretty strong. We already have one ward. I need to go get the other wards. And one is with a dragon, so I don't know. I need to see how much damage we do to dragons. Yeah, let's go Dragon's Reach.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
You see? Ah, the Dragon Stone of... So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. The dragon decides to attack Whitehall. Stop. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon. Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There... But... And please, accept this gift. I should come along. I would very much like to see you.
Alright, time to see how we perform against dragon. Well, actually the first dragon we don't fight him directly, but... Time to start this. I think we should do the quest to recover Shalidor's teachings or whatever it is.
Welcome. Take a look. May your road lead you to
The 30 ammo rating is not bad for this kind of build. Alright. Let's go.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Porky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Killer, save us. Here he comes again. Save us. It's a dragon.
Mortals can provide.
Sorry for the screen, I'm not doing it on purpose, I just put it on a key that I press very often.
I have forgotten what mine for you mortals can provide. Bruiser!
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead.
Alright, not amazing. We used to have way more regeneration at this point, but I don't understand if I've done something wrong compared to last time. Like last time, we have very strong regeneration when dual casting Healing Aura. Well, we see with Powerful. Maybe I was using Powerful Healing Aura. I'm just tripping. Yeah, probably that's the issue.
You're finally here.
So what happened at the watchtower? Dragon. So it's true. Man. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun?
We are honored.
Alright, minor holding.
The Jarl has appointed.
Actually, No, we need to adopt the child
Rungar, calm yourself.
to get the
What
bonus.
does any of this I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward. Splendid. There's a house of... Wonderful. Here's the... End of... Now, what would you like to purchase? Is there anything else? For being this
Right.
dragon. The Jarl is, as you can imagine. Of course. How can I argue with...
No, we don't have any dragon bounty yet. Okay, fine. So we have a house, and now we can get the we can adopt the child and finally get the bonus to restoration. I may mod the game so that the bonus is always on and they don't need to sleep in the same house with the adopted child, just because otherwise it gets super boring. It's not impossible to do it, but last time it was so boring to have to come back to Whiterun every single time I needed the bonus. So keep that in mind. I'll break the rule for that. And the one child that we want to... I'm still well rested. Alright, let's see if I manage to get to the second dragon immediately while I'm still well rested and I still have the food. Let's see. I still have the food. 7 minutes though. Is it enough? No. Yeah, we're not well rested anymore. Dang it. We go anyway. Yeah, I think we go anyway. Alright. First Dragon Soul. Done. Where's the... No. Alright. 395. 395. 395 is okay. There is no other dragon here that I want to fight or feel the need of fighting. We have another ward here and another dragon there. We could do Sartal in the meanwhile. Yeah. We could also go to Septimus while we are at it. I mean, the important part is the first word. Everything else is secondary. The first word is the most important one because it's 50 health.
Hi there. I'm all alone. Really? Oh, wow. Yay! Thanks, Mama. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Alright. So now if I sleep in my house, I get the benefits of Amara. Right. So let's do that. And then we go Winterhold. And then from there we fight the second dragon.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no.
Have you met my... Take a look.
Yes.
Until next time.
If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
Alright, let's do this. I don't think I'm going to use... Let's keep the stuff of the ice fee, you never know. What do we drop is the crossbow. Alright, and let's drop most of our potions. We don't need them. Alright, and yeah, and there we go. How much? 84, 175. Okay. But now when I sleep here, I should get Modest Love, right? Yeah. So, and with Modest Love, we get the final Blessing of Mara. improved healing. I don't know which one it is. Right, we cannot have an alchemy stable now, but that's okay. Let's see, it should still be well rested, right? It's just
How come you're in here?
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. If there's anything you need. Let's sate that appetite, huh?
really. He has no good cheese. Come on. I give it for granted. Yeah, it doesn't have cheese. We need to go inside
If your
the
business...
college.
Of course.
Yeah.
How can I argue with...
So we got a bounty. Perfect. All right, let's go get some cheese and then we go fight a dragon. I'm kind of curious to see what happens when we get powerful living aura, how strong it would be with this build. Because last time we played this build, it was very strong. Like, while the powerful living aura was up, the enemy was not able to do much damage, which was really fun. Because they were really struggling. Let's go. We got one wheel. I'm in the wrong place. My bad. Come back. Alright, second sword. Let's grab the shout here and then we go get the second word of Predator's Might. We're not doing that much damage to dragons yet, but I wonder once we are powerful in Gora, maybe I can convert more magical to damage. We'll see, I'm curious. But let's go get the second word. All in all, it didn't go badly though. I mean, we didn't get hit once, so there is that. Let's do Sartal too. it's a normal learning curve. The only thing that of Destruction Mage that you need to know is that Elementarist is king. Every other mage is strong, but Elementarist is such a good mage. Even if the enemies get a lot of resistances by the end game, but by the end game you have spells that do unworthy damage. So.
And here, all right. Please stay
Oh,
close
and
to me
also
while we're
at the
inside.
beginning,
Should be safe.
the novice spells suck
Better to be cautious.
until you get this perk, which is fine. Just don't be surprised at the beginning your spells don't do too much damage. My suggestion is specialized in fire and frost if you can. Those are you can essentially solo most of the game. You can essentially win most of the game using only those two. So, the easiest way to start as a mage sorry, one moment. The easiest way to start a mage is an Altmer. If you go Elementarist, Altmer, Akatosh, any mage burst side, but you know, you can go mage, you can go ritual. I will suggest mage at the beginning because having a higher magical pool is, and casting faster is better than having a bit more damage but costlier spells. That's a very strong build from the get-go, because you don't, like, Altmer gives you already a lot of magical regeneration and other bonuses. The one I prefer for damaging is Dammer. So you can, Dammer gives you 20% more damage and 10% costlier spells. The 20% damage is really hard, hits very hard. So a Dammer mage, for instance, Akatosh is pretty strong. Or Julianos. Julianos is another one that's pretty good if you need a lot of magicka. But you're really free there to experiment, right? So you can take Mora. Mora is very strong in the late game. It makes the early game a bit hard, but it's very strong in the late game. Julianos is probably the strongest early on. Akatosh is super strong. Serabane is very strong, because Serabane gives the combination cheaper spells and stronger spells. It's just that getting stronger spells takes time.
As you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come.
Yeah, the caveat for non-Altmer mages, the asterisk you need to know is that you need to manage your magical regeneration through.
Have the potential to prevent disaster.
You don't have a choice there. Like the Altmer, you can. It's, you know, you have magical regen regardless.
What just happened?
But if you play a Dammer, you must use something like the Assembly.
Now, please do be careful.
Because you need that additional regeneration to play it properly. Without it, it's annoying to play. With that, it's easy to play. The problem with the fondue is finding the ingredients. Specifically, the moon sugar and the cheese. So that's what makes, and it's only early game where this problem, but it is a problem. The problem of playing Altmer Why? slowly. I think alters are really good for the start. I will look into my options and give it ratings. The only thing with Ultimate remember is that you don't have elemental resistance. So the Ultimate is really good against warriors and archers. You will just shred them. But against mages, you need a bit more protection. So keep up the ward and you're fine. And also, the Ultimate has an ability that converts stamina into magicka. It's one of the strongest abilities you can get in the game. Like, that one ability is the reason why everybody likes to play Ultimate, in my opinion. So, try to use it. I think it's called channeling or something like that. Okay. So the elemental weakness of Altmer is offset partially by the fact that he has 10% stronger enchantments. So a ring that gives you 50% fire resist gives 55% fire resist to an Altmer. Which, you know, it doesn't completely cover the resistances, but once you have the full set of you know, armor, usually the Altmer has better protections, at least against magic, for instance. So I wouldn't be too worried about the weakness. You just it's just early on, keep up the ward and you'll be fine. Most magics don't pass through even the basic ward, so the weakness is less strong than intended. Not intended, than how it feels. Oh, by the way, on the website of 256, you have the list of enemies with weaknesses and resistances. Try to play on the... Essentially, use the spell that is the enemy is weak to. And the Elementalist is always going to be super strong because of that.
Run!
My last Elementalist died to Ancano, I think. Yeah, I think it was Beta Gulliferality and I've done a mistake. And died to Ancano. A shame. Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy.
Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power. There! Now attack it! I'm not the only one seeing this. Why, this is utterly unique. What? I don't dare leave.
Alright, we got the stuff. So in case I need regeneration. Here it is. And 70 restoration. Before we go to the Archmage, let's go get the second Ward of Predator's Might. And maybe we go to Septimus? We're not far from doing the Black Leech, and Black Leech is kind of an important one for this build, because I need that 50 health. Right, so... I'd be surprised that our regeneration is still not that good. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it seems our bottleneck is magic at the moment. Not really health, which is good. We should never be health, but alright, 420 health. Let's go to Septimus. We are a very healthy mage. We shall put the falling.
The elders, but no, on the cosmos, one block. Have you heard? But not trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
You there. We are not welcome here in Whiterun.
Look, Mama, I have a new friend. Could I keep him? Please? You're the best. Thanks.
I didn't even know she could get the rabbit.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. I enjoy this work.
Take a look.
Let's get a few of this. Just in case the game decides that I don't have access to fondue anymore. Lava.
Come to Olava.
Alright folks, I think for today I close here. Bit tired, but it's going well. Destruction 80, Restoration 70. Restoration 75, it should be another big changer for the game, for the build, and then we go Alteration 75 to get a 10% spell discount, Elemental Resistance, and Mage Armor 4. So yeah, it's going pretty well. With 3 additional perks here. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, at least 12 perks only between those. So 9, 31. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing well. So thanks for watching, folks, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.